Morning, beautiful people. Let the Goodwoof festivities begin. But first, coffee. Okay, we've just arrived at UE and I think I'm going to run in and get takeaway because we really have to get on the road. We're going to make a stop in Salisbury to see a friend. So that's already about 2 hours away. And then, sorry, UE is so hard done by. We're going to run in. We've just come to UE because we can't be dealing with a disappointing coffee today. We need tried and tested, trusted coffee. Just going to run in and get takeout. I can't take you with us because I won't have enough hands to carry everything. See you in a minute. I still need to go back and finish packing and pack the car and everything, which is why we definitely just need to get a takeaway. Hit the road. We've got about 2 hours to Salisbury and then I don't know how long it is from there. We'll figure that out when we get there. Wait. Okay, good. Okay, we've arrived at the hotel. I think this is the hotel. We maybe went to the wrong place first. I hope we're in the right place now. Kiwi's desperate to get out of the car. It's been a very long journey. We stopped in Salisbury first, so let's check in. We might take you with us and then come back and get the bags because we don't know where we're going. Checking in for 2 nights. Alright, we've just made it into the room, carried all the things from the car, had to do multiple trips as always. All the stuff's in now. Quickly show you the room. I have to feed Kiwi quickly before dinner. We don't have very long until our dinner reservation at 7. We've got this little porch area as you come in. It would be really nice if there was like a coat hanger or something here, but you can leave shoes and I guess tidy muddy paws and stuff in this little porch area before you go into the carpet, which I think is really thoughtful. So these are the garden rooms. They are the dog friendly rooms. So it's nice neutral tones. Quite a big bed, a Dom Perignon drink station, and they've got like little biscuits and some water, like really nice little touches there because obviously when you've come a long journey. Even a little teapot, that's adorable. You never normally get a teapot. So yeah, the room is like simple but spacious. There isn't a dog bed or anything provided, but they also didn't charge extra as far as I know for bringing a dog. The rate was obviously specific for the dog friendly room type, but there's a door out onto the garden, like the courtyard. I'd love to have had view out over the field because I guess that's what you see when you look at this room type online, but they are so busy with Goodwoof, and then they also have a wedding on tomorrow night, which I'm a little bit nervous about, to be honest, but I booked it really last minute. We don't have a dog bed, as I said, so I'm going to have to probably bring Kiwis from the car. Door out to the garden, which is much appreciated with a dog. First thing in the morning, I can just let Kiwi out. And then this is the bathroom, just a standard shower and sink, toilet, mirror, some nice products. Pretty good. How much was this again? I think it was like almost 400 for 2 nights. Yeah, last minute. I'm gonna feed Kiwi and then get freshened up for dinner. Kiwi. Yeah. She. Yeah.
Beautiful. May I say hello?
Of course you can. Yeah. Yeah. She loves meeting new people. we're just back from dinner. I'm trying to be really quiet because you can hear absolutely everything. I can hear upstairs, I can hear outside. The walls are thin, so we are gonna hit the hay for sure because I'm extremely tired. I did not sleep a wink last night. Definitely time for bed, and we have quite an early start in the morning. I don't know what time to get there for. Tickets to Goodwoof we paid £42, and that's a single day entry. I think if you booked an early bird ticket, you could get it for like £35. You could get a discount if you booked earlier. I obviously left it to the last minute. Typical. Look at what I've had to do to combat my ADHD. I've literally had to put the key. I've had to put the hotel key on the door handle so that I don't forget it. Good night. See you in the morning for Goodwoof. Morning. Just let Kiwi out to the toilet. Now I need to pick an outfit. And then I think we're going to hit the road. I think I just want a coffee. I don't want to stay for breakfast. We'll probably just find some food when we're there. I hope so anyway. Maybe they'll have coffee stands and stuff. I'm just going to pick an outfit. I can't decide. Let's have a look at the weather because it looks really sunny now, but you don't know these days, do you? And it's 8 degrees at the moment. It's only going to be like highs of 13. I might wear a jacket. So I got this jacket from Crew. It looked like a nice country jacket. I thought it was going to be perfect. But when it arrived, the button was broken. I hadn't even taken the tags off because I still don't know if I'm just going to return it because I can't decide if I even like it properly. And then for it to arrive broken is just really annoying. Like, it's my first order from them, and this is why I just stick to brands that I know, because how is it okay for a really expensive jacket to arrive like broken? Is it just me, or like quality of everything and value for money is just going completely downhill, isn't it? Like, everything is so expensive and then quality is just completely skimped on. I think brands that maintain any kind of quality in this kind of era are really going to stand out and win a lot of loyalty, I think, going forward. Yeah, I've just got some Crew jeans on. I always want to live in leggings. I find leggings just so much more comfortable than jeans, but these do have loops on and I might have to tie Kiwi to me. I often don't have enough hands to like film and have Kiwi and then carry anything and then do anything if I need to pay for anything, or even just drink a coffee. I can't decide whether to just go with my nice spring Holland Cooper jacket or this country jacket. I kind of wish I'd just bought my normal Barber. I think I'm just going to return this because I'm really not happy with it being broken, and I also don't know if I love it either, so there's no point keeping something you don't really love. This might look nice and layered actually if I use the collar, the t-shirt, and then I think either jacket will work with that. And then it's not too bulky or too warm underneath, but the jacket should keep me warm, right? So this is the country jacket. Sorry, the lighting's terrible. I've had to close the curtains while I get changed because it's not private at all. Yeah, I think this is quite Goodwood, isn't it? Like this style of jacket, the two-tone kind of country jacket. The other option is just my lighter Holland Cooper pinstripe, which I've been wearing quite a lot for spring. I feel like this is more like Goodwood aesthetic, but it's just annoying me that it's broken, you know. I'll try the other one. Sorry. So this is the other option. I think this colouring suits me better. Like lighter, but it's just not. No, I think I do like it. It's more comfortable as well. I think the pink goes better with the white. It's a little bit crumpled from the case. I did iron it before we left. We have made it to Goodwoof. Kiwi is making noises I've never heard her make before. Journey, it was a bit touch and go there for a second because my engine coolant warning came on and I was like, oh my goodness, this is not the time. We had made really good time, and then Yeah, the warning, Kiwi, quiet. The warning came on to rush to the garage because I was panicking, and the garage didn't sell any coolant. Any at all. And I tried to ask the guy, and he was like, he didn't speak any English, so he didn't have a clue what I was talking about. I thought we weren't going to make it there for a second. But we're here, we made it. Everyone's here because they love dogs. So this is where everybody's telling their stories about their dogs. I expect there's going to be a lot of queuing. I'm not quite sure what the program is. As usual, I kind of wing this kind of thing, right? I kind of wing this sort of thing so that I don't put too much pressure on it and don't put too much pressure on us to get around and see everything. So we are just going to kind of wander around and see what we can find. It is a lovely setting, and I highly recommend doing the walk in because the walk was so scenic and it was really peaceful, and I imagine a lot more peaceful than doing the bus from what I could see. So highly recommend doing the walk. There was a bit of queuing, but it was absolutely fine. I'm not sure what time it is or what the general program is, but we're just going to have a wander around, get our bearings. 10:09, so I think we missed the parade. I imagine there's going to be a lot of queuing time, as I said, so we're going to have to prioritize what we queue for. Having a wander around, see what brands there are here, see what we might want to pick up. Yeah, just enjoy all the dogs, because there are just hundreds and hundreds of dogs, probably thousands. There's this jelly cat stand that everyone seems to be going crazy for. I don't know what it is, so sorry if everybody else knows about this and I have no idea. I'm more attracted to whatever this is. I think this is where they do story time. Massage session, puppy massage, which was lovely. Showed us how to assess our dog's posture and then do some nice massage techniques, and Kiwi definitely resisted initially and then enjoyed it, so I was very happy with that. So this is a whole different section. It is so much bigger than I initially thought. I can see bubbles over there, so we're going to go find those bubbles. Kiwi adores bubbles, and we definitely need to find some coffee because I'm severely under-caffeinated and very hungry at the moment. So we'll find a treat for Kiwi and a treat for me, hopefully. We tried the flyball, we queued for so long and Kiwi wouldn't do it, she was too scared. You required somebody to hold her while the other person ran with her, so she had to have a stranger holding her and she had none of it, she wasn't having any of it. Very sadly we had to bail, she wouldn't even play with the ball, she was so scared, it's such a shame. So now I think we're definitely going to find coffee and food because I'm so hungry. I think she's really tired, we didn't have a very good sleep last night, she wouldn't settle, there was so much noise at the hotel, and I think this environment is very overstimulating for her. And we've never tried flyball before, so I think she was a bit nervous. And I think I was a bit nervous, so she fed off of that as well. So such a shame. That's all right. We'll get coffee now. We didn't know how it was going to go. totally did this the wrong way round. If you have like even a vaguely anxious dog, I would do a wander round and see everything and then give them some off-lead decompression time first, because we queued to do the fly ball and I thought having a bit of off-lead time there for Kiwi would be good, but she was too anxious to even try it and I felt really bad. And obviously it's a lot of being on lead and a lot of queuing, and I don't even think if she really understood that this is for her and supposed to be fun until she's had a run around with other dogs. And then we just went to the ball pit and she's finally relaxed enough to have a bit of fun and then chase the bubbles, and it just makes me feel so happy. So she's finally relaxed a bit and had a bit of fun, and it's made a massive difference to me because I was a bit on edge, like, is she not enjoying it? So definitely if your dog is a little bit anxious, go to the off-lead paddock first. You arrive, let them have a run around, let them settle in, let them realise that this is something fun. If your dog is a little bit anxious, and then maybe do the rounds and go and queue for things, because Kiwi's just been able to blow off some steam and actually have a bit of fun, and now I feel so much better. Something I haven't seen, which I'm a bit disappointed at, is none of the coffee stations do pup cups. There are tuck shop stations that dish out little biscuits, like bone biscuits for the dogs, but there's no vendors that do dog specific food. What I'd love to have seen is like an extensive pup cup menu or something at one of the coffee stations, or some puppy ice cream or something. I've not seen anything like that. I'm keeping an eye out, so I'll correct that if I find that I'm wrong, but I can't see anything like that. I want to get Kiwi a pup cup or a treat or something, especially when I was going to have my food. I want to get her something. Yeah, I'll keep you posted on if I do find anything like that.
So, name?
Kiwi. Her name.
And age?
She's almost 4.
She's almost 4.
Okay, lovely.
So here's the thing. She said to tell you, I trust you.
Okay.
I do trust you. I've been on a bit of a learning curve.
Yeah.
Would you understand that?
I would, definitely. She has
sometimes
been on a learning curve.
I'm very sensitive, she said, and I need time to. I am confident inside me, she said. I'm courageous.
Okay, yeah.
I've been brave. I don't know what she means by that, but she says she's been brave.
Yeah, that could
I'm very
be a lot
naturally
of things.
curious about things. I love meat. I really enjoy meat, and I enjoy steak.
Well, yeah, she does. Sadly, she can't have it. She has IVD,
Oh dear.
so she's on a prescription
tasted it,
diet.
though.
Yes, she
said
has,
she's tasted
definitely. Yeah.
She likes games. She likes to exercise. She loves hide and seek. She likes to hide. She can really belt it.
She can. She's
She
fast.
can really go for charge of the light brigade.
Yes.
Really fast. She's very curious, and she said, I like to be involved. I like to be busy. But to the point that by the end of the day, I'm ready to just chill
Yeah.
and relax and flop down next to you. She's very pretty.
She
next
is
to you.
very pretty.
She said, I understand everything that happens. She has empathic energy. She tells me that you're very loving to her. You give her a lot of affection, and she likes the hugs.
Yeah. Okay.
She
yeah.
does like the hugs. Do you yeah?
Yeah, I hold her a
You
lot.
hug her.
Yeah.
She
well,
puts her head on your knee,
she does.
and she likes to say good night to you at the end of the day.
Took her in and
She's
said
really,
goodnight.
when she leans in, it's because she just loves she likes your smell and your energy, and it's her way of showing you also. She'll nudge you. She just absolutely feels like she feels very lucky that you take care of her. She said, you look after me very well, and you're very kind to me, but we also have fun and laughter.
We do.
And sometimes I make you laugh.
She makes me laugh
Because
a lot. Yeah.
she's got a sense of humour, and sometimes she does funny things that make you question. Like she might get into an odd position physically and put her head down and her bottom up.
So-
Is she connected with a Labrador, please?
A Labrador? No, I don't
okay.
know.
I'm seeing a lab. I don't know why. I'm getting a
Okay.
picture of a Labrador. I'm getting that really strong. It's a. I don't know what it is. I can't. It's a Labrador shape.
Okay.
She's quite independent in some ways.
She is. Yeah.
I mean, she's quite incredible the way she sat like that, the way she just kind of sat. She's got an independent streak. She has got an independent streak in her. She tries to do what she's told most of the time, and she's quite very good with recall.
Yeah, she is very good.
She's excellent with recall, but occasionally she doesn't always like to do what she's told.
That is very accurate.
She's got a stubborn streak because she's intelligent.
Yeah.
She's highly intelligent, and because of that, she doesn't want to be like a pushover to everybody.
Yeah.
She won't go to everybody. She won't come, but if she likes you, wow, you're really in, basically.
Yeah.
You're really connecting very strongly together. You're connecting very, very well. And she's grateful.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's lovely to meet you.
You too.
There we go.
Yeah. Thank you. Well done after today. Good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
I think this sums up our day quite nicely, doesn't it, Kiwi? You are exhausted. So, a quick debrief from the day. Honestly, it's fantastic. I would say now at the end of the day, it is 100% worth, even if you're paying the highest ticket price, which we did, which was £42. I think personally for us, 1 day was enough. I can see why you would want to do 2 days because of all the queuing. There is a lot of queuing, and you might not actually get to do everything that you want to do in 1 day, because you could genuinely spend half the day queuing for something like that bloody Jellycat thing, which I've never even heard of. People must have been in that queue forever. That queue was enormous all day, like almost right the way through the event. I do live under a rock, quite literally. Yeah, like we almost didn't get in to see the psychic. I really thought it was so fun. I wish I'd discovered that area earlier. I didn't do a proper walk around initially, clearly, and I should have gone and done like the tarot reading and the crystal healing, because I honestly thought that area was really fun. The lady was genuinely lovely, and a lot of the stuff was quite accurate. So I was really taken aback because I was standing out in the rain. I'd stood in the queue for quite a long time, and I'd already like partially queued for it once, given up, and then come back to see that there was still people in the queue when I was queuing, still waiting. And I was like, oh, I'll just try and get in at the end when it's less busy and the queues have died down. The queues never die down. So I only just got in, and it was like 5 minutes. She could only do 5 minutes because it was already after 5 o'clock and everything stops at 5. I was kind of listening in on the previous person's one. And I think like I only heard snippets, and I heard the snippets I heard were like things like, oh, Rolo loves chicken. And I was like, oh no, like obviously a dog loving chicken, like genius, could have guessed. But I was like, Miriam, come on, stay open-minded. You've queued for so long. We have to go in now. And she'd seen us, so she'd like said we were the end of the queue, and she was like, I won't be long. So she would have known if we'd bailed. I'm sure it would have been fine. But it's that like investment, you know, I'd really invested in queuing for that long. Sorry the footage is so bad, but I didn't want to like directly film her. I wanted to film Kiwi. And you could see she was like trying to read Kiwi's energy. She wasn't just like guessing, because certain things were very specific, like tucking her in at night. Sorry, we're really tired. Her having had steak, yes, she's had steak before. She loves. And her having to be very brave. There are a lot of things that could have related to with Kiwi. She has had to be very brave in multiple scenarios. A lot of health things that she's had recently, where she had to have biopsies and things like that. So she's had to be very brave. And also on the days where I don't have very good mental health, she must pick up on that, and I'm sure she is very brave through those moments. Oh yeah, and her resting her head on my knee. And if you've watched any of these videos, when we're sitting in a restaurant, in a cafe or anything, that's where Kiwi is. Her head is on my lap. Like, is that what she said? Her head on my lap? I'll have to watch the footage back. I'll include the footage anyway for you to see and see what you make of it. It obviously like wasn't too in-depth or anything. She's just doing free readings, and then she gave a card if you wanted anything more. But I think the most important thing to say is we left the venue on a high. Like, that is so unlike us, right? Because we would normally go to this kind of thing and just feel so drained. We're really tired, but we're both introverts, right? And obviously some of it didn't go according to plan with the fly ball, and I was a bit sad about that. But in hindsight, that was completely my fault. Like, I really should have given Kiwi a way to decompress when we got to the event, and a way for her to register that it was a big fun thing for her. She wasn't just tagging along with somewhere I wanted to go. Because as soon as we'd had the off lead time, she felt so much more relaxed and so much more herself and so much more open to having fun, like in the ball pit. That was so funny. She thought it was water. She couldn't tell what it was. She like dipped a paw in and started trying to like pour at it like she does at the water. That was just absolutely adorable. And then seeing her actually dive in after the balls, that was brilliant. So yeah, if your dog is somewhat anxious, I would definitely say, because it's got to be such an overwhelming environment for them. All the other dogs, so many interactions, so much body language, so many smells. They have to be switched on all the time, reading all that body language and meeting all those dog cute contented noise. I would still say if you'd paid £84 across the 2 days, I would still say that's quite steep. Could you kind of get your money's worth from that? I definitely think you could, if you manage to get around everything. So like, they have gun dog displays, they have like dog racing, they have parades and all sorts. Like, if you manage to get around everything across the 2 days, I definitely think it would be worth it. In terms of the shopping, I was a bit disappointed with the shopping. Just nothing really drew us in. I really wanted a nice feminine collar and bow for Kiwi, and I couldn't find anything. I found one thing, lovely light, like pale green. It was gorgeous, and they didn't do a size big enough for Kiwi. Like, what? Are they just catering for toy dogs? So that was a bit sad. So I don't feel like I spoiled her enough. Like, we didn't find any nice toys. But saying that, it was tricky for me to actually go in and look at anything, because I struggle with the crowds, and I can't process like the crowds and the body language of everybody and staying out of people's way, and I can't like push through and just look at stuff and make a purchase decision. I just don't do that. A bit disappointing. I really wanted to pick up some things for Kiwi, and like I said at the event, there was no like food vendors for dogs. I was really expecting to see like pup cups, some ice cream or anything for dogs, and I definitely would have, like, they would have had my money for that kind of thing. Help her relax so that she knows that this is a fun outing for both of us. Yeah, the food vendors, however, for people, like, looked very high quality. There were some healthy options, organic options, like oat-based things, flapjacks. So if you're very health conscious, like, there weren't any like proper salad bars or anything, but there were salads being offered, like at the Greek thing that I went to where I got the falafel pita. That was really nice. Everything tasted really fresh and it was lovely. Normally you get like loads of like burger stands and stuff like that, and it wasn't crazy on that kind of thing. It was, yeah, a variety of options, but quite a lot of healthy ones, and I really, really appreciate that. And I didn't have to queue crazy amounts for the food either. There was a queue, but it wasn't ridiculous. So overall, I think we both really loved it. We will definitely come back. but we want to do it properly next year, I think. Probably try and stay at Goodwood House, because I think from there you can just walk over to the venue. Everyone was lovely, like all the staff, stewarding and everything, and just everyone loves dogs. Everyone and their dog was there. I feel bad disturbing Kiwi, but we are going to go and try another restaurant locally. I could be completely wrong, but there's a wedding on here tonight, and it looks like they're setting up fireworks on the lawn. I'm going to check with reception, but if that's the case, Kiwi and I might have to just drive home, because Kiwi is going to be there is no way Kiwi is going to be okay with fireworks going off literally outside when she is here. She is going to be terrified. There is no way we can do that. So now I'm going to go ask at reception, but I'm very nervous too, because I do not want them to say they are. Because if they are, we are going to have to drive home instead of go for dinner, which will be a very late night for us, but oh dear. Okay, bear with. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good.
I could be completely wrong, sorry if I'm mistaken. They're not setting up fireworks, are they? For the...
Yeah, there's some fireworks at 9:30.
There's fireworks?
Yeah, I mean, it won't be very like noisy. Yeah, I think this will cost some fireworks. Maybe 5-6 minutes. Wouldn't be. I don't think they're gonna throw London fireworks here.
No, but any fireworks are scary for dogs. Have other people with dogs been warned?
I think we've got a few more points. I mean, I don't know the top of my head, but.
Okay, we're probably gonna have to check out, because Kiwi's never gonna be okay with fireworks. Probably would have been good to know about that, right? Right, so sadly, yes, that is the case. There are fireworks there, and this is our room. Kiwi is gonna freak out. Right, I think we're just gonna drive home, because it's a similar distance to our friends in Salisbury than it is to just drive home, so I think we're just gonna drive home. Yeah, it's a prepaid rate, so I doubt they're gonna give me a refund on the room, even though, yeah, I don't really know what to do. I don't know whether to fight for it or not, because if we knew about the fireworks, we definitely wouldn't have booked this place, or we would have, yeah, people are here for a dog event. I hope other dog owners know. Yeah, she suggested we go for a walk at the time of the fireworks. Me on my own, out in the dark with Kiwi for a walk.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest go for a walk, but I mean the fireworks are gonna be 5-6 minutes.
It's been a long day. We're here for a dog event.
I know, it's just that silly window. It's just gonna be 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, I would appreciate a refund for this night, if possible.
That I'll have to ask. I can just like.
You can't provide a refund.
I can just give a refund straight away.
Based on the circumstances, you can't give a refund.
No.
Okay. Right. So we've checked out a night early. Sadly, because their suggestion for what I should do about the fireworks going off right outside our room is I should go for a walk on my own with Kiwi in the dark. They're only going to go on for 5 or 6 minutes apparently. That's a lifetime to Kiwi for fireworks. That will mean she's disrupted the whole night. They wouldn't give me a refund. I understand it's a prepaid rate, so I paid it before I arrived, but I feel like some kind of discretion should be made. And I tried to check with the duty manager whether the other people that are staying here with dogs have been warned about the fireworks, and she said the other people staying with dogs are with the wedding party, when I know for a fact they're not. Just really disappointed. I mean, I'll be so grateful to get home. I think Kiwi will too. And the fact that the engine coolant light was on this morning is kind of scary. I really need to get that sorted. We'll just be glad if we get home safely and the car gets home safely. I just met Joe and Nat on the way out. They were going to check out, take us to their place, let us stay the night. How lovely is that? And they've even given me their number in case anything goes wrong with the car on the way home. What lovely, lovely people. Very grateful for that. We're still leaving on a high. I'll be so grateful for my own bed. It just means we've not had dinner. I mean, Kiwi's had dinner. I've not had dinner. And it's probably going to be too late to get anything when we get back. I'll just be so grateful for my own bed and so grateful to be home safely. So fingers crossed we will see you when we get home. Sorry this hasn't really gone to plan. We were about to go check out that restaurant. So sorry we're not taking you with us to the restaurant. That was a bit of a curveball. Send good vibes, please.